Alright, what's good, people? This your boy 188, which is formerly known as Mike P 1981. And tonight, this morning, it's like 4 a.m. in the morning. I don't know why I'm staying up. I don't know why I'm up, but I'm here to give you my thoughts, my impressions on the PlayStation meeting of 2013, the future of PlayStation. I'm a little bit late for this, but I didn't watch personally. I haven't watched the whole thing. I didn't watch the whole thing. I had a chance to watch the whole thing tonight. Actually, I haven't watched the whole thing when it came out. I just watched a little bit, and so far, I was just so impressed by the content that they brought. The quality of what they brought in the table. If you had not watched the PlayStation conference, then you're missing out on the dessert that they just brought out for the PlayStation conference. By the way, this is a Logitech camera that you're viewing right now. This is a webcam and it's very decent and it's HD clear, superficial clear. You feel me? No, I'm joking, but anyway, um, back to the topic. Sony has just brought out something that would surpass every gaming company, including Microsoft and Nintendo. Um, the speculations and the rumors that just came out during during the internet, the gaming community. I mean, speculations and rumors are just flying past like before the conferences just came out, before PlayStation, it's whatever Sony had just came out with all the speculations and rumors. It's a little bit half true and it's a little bit half false. But personally, overall, with the rumors and speculations, it is true. The DualShock 4, which I'm gonna go to now, I want to talk about that. The DualShock 4. Now, personally, with the stick, with the controllers, I'm not really into the whole thing, the big issue of having a convenient stick, having something that's more convenient, that's more comfortable. I don't care how big it is. I don't care how small it is. Um, it's playable. I don't care how it is. It's good. It's good to me. It don't matter how it is. But personally, I like a stick that's more comfortable. Um, the PlayStation, Sony presents, conveys something that's more um, good for the consumers. And then I feel like Sony has brought out something that's more comfortable. Now, this time they had put out some more addition to the DualShock stick. And I thought the DualShock stick was gonna not come out anymore. They was gonna retire from that. But actually, the speculation that just came out from different rumors is not true. And I thank God that they never do away with the DualShock stick. With the stick, you can actually um, navigate to different things. For example, you can actually share videos. They have a headset that you can plug into. Also, they have some type of touchpad, just like the Wii U. They're also going to use that as it's just like the PlayStation Vita, but however, it's going to be a lot more bigger than that. It's a touchpad that you can probably integrate into some to the video game that you play whenever you move your player, and that's pretty eloquent, from my personal opinion. It's very eloquent. Um, Also, the dual stock stick also has some type of blue pad that's in the middle, and it actually helps you to navigate your players, your friends on the whatever the PSN. Um, they actually brought up something that's more powerful, that's more convenient for consumers, and they actually care for the consumers. You can actually record games. That's really like that's really surpassed all the gaming companies. You have to have like through the previous consoles that just came out with like the PS3. Now you have to have like a gaming recording device, but this time they brought it into the table. They brought it and they put it and they integrated into something that's more powerful. You can actually, it's like a profile. You can actually navigate and see what your friends are playing. You can actually share games. I mean, the list goes on. If you haven't seen the conference, you're missing out. You're missing out something that's more bigger, that's more vendetta. Um, what I mean vendetta, I mean like something that's more powerful than any other console that's about to come out. The upcoming console, like Wii U, is just dying right now. I've been hearing it's just selling out bad. The Wii U, the Nintendo company is not doing well concerning, the quality of the device. Hopefully, Microsoft will bring out that A game. Um, the second thing I want to talk about is the IPs. The IPs is just very impressive. When I saw the gameplay, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, the gameplay, I was like, this cannot be real. I'm like, Sony, I'm like, oh my God, Sony has just made their monies, their profit more fatter, their profit more bigger, more increasable. The more they engage and the more they have them um have consumers to give them what they want. If you give the consumers what they want, they're gonna like buy the console automatically. And personally, I'm gonna buy the console. And the hardware, the architect, the specs is a lot more powerful. They had already speculated that it's gonna be a lot more powerful than the rest of the consoles that just came out through recent generation. I already knew from the beginning that when they showed the evolution of PlayStation, I eventually knew that it was going to be a lot more about the PS4. Now they didn't even show their gadgets. I hope that they're going to definitely show it on E3, E E3 2013, and hopefully Microsoft would show their console. And it's a little bit too late for them to impress us with our insights of the game that they're gonna show in E3. Um, the IPs, the IPs of the games. They showed Killzone 4. They showed um, what else they showed? They showed Infamous um, Son. They showed Infamous Son something. Second Son. Yeah, Second Son. They showed that, and so far, like the first thing that I saw with Killzone 4, I was like, oh my God, this cannot be real. The graphics cannot be real. This cannot be real. This can't come out. This is impossible. But personally, based on the gameplay, it's a lot more advanced. The more Sony create their new ideas, their new plans, their new implication of certain games that's coming out, it's going to be a lot more powerful each generation through each generation through each generation. It's going to be a lot more powerful concerning social networks. It integrates into one thing. When it integrates into one thing, it helps the consumers to understand that Sony cares about them. With Microsoft, I'm not hating on Microsoft and I'm not hating on Sony because I own both consoles. But personally, with Microsoft, it's not looking too good for them. Well, I understand why they're doing it. I understand why they're like making consumers pay for their description because they want to have like better quality concerning um, apps or whatever. But PlayStation 4 has already navigated that. What else? Uh, Watch Dogs. When I saw that, I was like, no, before it came out on the PlayStation conference on Wednesday, I was like, they already showed it on E3. I was when I first saw it on E3 2013, I was like, this cannot be on the PlayStation 3. This cannot be. This can't be a PlayStation 3 console because the mechanics and the physics, the interaction, the connection, you can actually navigate various people, various citizens from different countries. I'm like, wow, this cannot be this cannot be for the PlayStation 3. It has to be for the next generation. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. But I think I covered everything. I covered Oh, I got to talk about one thing. The one thing I need to talk about is when you download a particular game, one of the own not owners, but one of the directors or associates for Sony had also said that whenever you download a particular game, you can still play it while downloading. Now, personally, I don't understand that. I don't. I probably quite understand, but I don't understand the fact that whenever you download a game, do you actually like when you download a particular game, do you actually play it? But then when you play it and then it'll stop. I don't understand it, but so far I'm very impressed by it. Concerning the graphics, concerning the animation, like the emotions is just like it's just realistic. It got it to the point where the animation, the design of different characters in the game made it so more realistic to the point where you're already in the game. It's just like real life. They made something that's integratable to real life, to realism. You can also transfer your PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation Vita. Now that's really sick right there. That's insane. And PlayStation 4 has got it to the point where, they want to be in the gang of this PlayStation 4, the Sony crew, the Sony nation now, because they brought up something that's more evolutional, more revolutionized the gaming community. They have revolutionized the gaming community, and that's like it's just taking every fanboy that's of Microsoft or either the Wii U, Nintendo, to put their focus and mindset on the PlayStation 4. But tell me what you think about this video. By the way, what you're seeing right now is an HD Logitech camera, and it's very clear. But I'm off topic. But tell me what you think about this video. What are your thoughts? And tell me what you think about this camera. Um, your thoughts on the PlayStation 4. And I'm out. Deuces.